Hey guys, so kind of forgot to really showcase a list, but here's a list. So this list specifically isn't super budget, but this is a brutal list. And Gallant Granite is optional. I don't think you actually need a copy of Gallant Granite. But I mean, you can run Gallant Granite. Not a big deal. So your primary boss monster here will be Armor Factor Pain. Armor Factor Pain negates the effects of Fusion, Synchro, and XYZ monsters while they are on the field. And we are only playing primarily ritual monsters, so it will not be an issue to us. And if this card over here looks intimidating to you, you should notice it also has this lovely effect of skip the main phase 1 of your opponent's next turn. And we can pair that with Terminal World if we just happen to have Terminal World. Our opponent will also skip their main phase 2, meaning they have no main phase 1 or no main phase 2, or both, which is pretty brutal. And we also have pre-prep to add our copy of Armor Factor Pain, and that is why we will be running 2 copies of Armor Fist Persona. Maybe we can lower this down to 1 copy, actually. But I don't want extra copies of pre-prep to be dead in hand necessarily, so I think this is an okay ratio. We also have Megalith Portal here. So, if there is a good way, I can't think of it right now, but just having a way to Foolish Burial Armor Factor Pain actually would be really good, but... Well, actually, there is a way. Oh, Dragon Shrine, right? Or, yeah. This is a dragon, actually, so we can actually, Shrine to Foolish Burial our copy of Armor Factor Pain instead, because the Armor Fist Persona is not that useful. And also, there is, Dragon Ravine, which can also Foolish a copy of Armor Factor Pain. But we're not using those cards simply because I don't have them and they're kind of expensive. So I guess pre-prep will do because I just happen to have 3 copies of pre-prep. If you have copies of Dragon's Ravine or Dragon Shrine, feel free to use them to dump your copies of Armor Factor Pain, because you can add Armor Factor Pain back with Megalith Full or with the effect of the Megalith Portal to add your copy of Pain back to the hand, and then I guess you can just special summon it with either Othel or Auk, I believe. And they'll be popping, your opponent's just going to be suffering, I guess. Of course, with Megalith Full, you'll also have the a billion pops that you get from playing Megalith. And maybe a Gallant Granite isn't even worthwhile playing. The extra deck's not very important here. So, like, this hand's pretty good, actually, isn't it? No, it's not. We didn't get a Megalith 8, so we can't play the game, right? So, unfortunate there. Let's see. Would preparation have been better? Add a level 7 or lower ritual monster from your deck to your hand. So that just doesn't work. Yeah. Bit awkward on that. Maybe there was something that works well with this that's not coming to mind. Well, let's try another hand. Okay. This one will work just fine. You've still got all your Megalith stuff, so you can set up like a billion pops and you're just chilling. Megalith Unformed, Terminal World, Megalith Auk, Megalith Bether. This hand will get stuff done because of Megalith Unformed, so you're doing good. And this hand is pretty bad. This is kind of the concern with this, but if you want a more consistent Megalith strategy, you'd probably just cut all of this stuff with the Armor Factor Pain and you just throw in like staples instead, and it'll make it more budget friendly that way. So let's say, for example, we cut this, and then, alright, let's cut this as well for a second. Okay. And then we don't need this or this, and I think I cut out all of them, right? And then we can go like Ghost Spell, Imperm. It really just matters like what you have. So I don't know. Throw in copies of Maxi, whatever. Work out the ratios, whatever. And let's see, what else should we add? Ghost Mourner is okay. Ghost Mourner and Moonlit chill. And now you have this list, which is still pretty decent. I guess we could bump down for Bin Droplet 1 and then put in like a Called By, for example. And then we have this list, which is still pretty good. So the main cards you want to be looking to open, of course, are it's just like Megalith 4, like Ophiel or Megalith Full, Megalith Haggith, and then like a Phaleg or Bether to start your combo. If you special summon Megalith Haggith, Ophiel, or Full, you basically have a line into Bether on your opponent's turn with Megalith Full. So you're doing good there. If you have Megalith Unformed, that opens up the line as well. Requires like 2 monsters or 1 monster and Megalith Unformed. It's just any Megalith aside from Full, because you can, like, for example, Megalith Unformed on Ophiel, Tribute, summon Full, add back Ophiel, special summoning Ophiel, grabbing Haggith, I think. Is it grab Haggith there? No, probably not. But it's generally that kind of idea. Something like that. And then, either way, you end on Megalith Bether being special summoned on your opponent's turn, and then popping like a billion cards on your opponent's turn. And Phaleg allows you to have some big beaters, so that's generally what the deck does, I guess. And it's pretty low rarity, all of the core cards, aside from my generics, right? If we remove all of my generics here, let's see. Like this. All of the cards in this core are normal or rare, so it's extremely budget friendly, and you should just be able to craft all these cards if you don't have them already. In fact, you do get most of these cards from like a solo gate, I believe, anyway, so you should already have like a number of these. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.